The majority caucus in Parliament has welcomed a probe into the alleged impersonation of the MP for Dom Kwabenya, Sarah Adjoa Sarfo. This follows an allegation by the minority that a lady who occupied the seat of the MP during yesterday's proceedings, which saw the approval of the 2022 budget, may not be Adjoa Sarfo. Not Tong MP Samuel Okujeto-Ablakwa, who spoke to Joining, served notice that his side of the House will file a motion to probe and establish the identity of the lady said to be the Dom Kwabenya MP.
Let's place on record that following pictures and videos we are reviewing this morning, it is becoming quite apparent to us that there may be a case of impersonation. The lady who was presented as Adjoa Sarfo, it's beginning to appear that she may not be the one. And it's a matter that we are investigating seriously and we are probing further. And I'm sure in subsequent hours, we will make our decision and what we would like to do clear on that matter.
That's a very serious allegation there, Mr. Ablakwa.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Because we are reviewing footage and we've spoken to some of your colleagues in the media who were not even allowed to come close to that person to interview her. So whoever that person is, we will get to the bottom. We are taking a very serious view of that, and I'm sure that it will be the basis for some inquiry moving forward.
But Deputy Majority Chief Whip Habib Idris insists the lady captured in the chamber indeed is the MP for Dom Kwabenya. The Tolon MP, who was seen in a video escorting her, said before Parliament adjourned, he explains the MP exited because she needed to find something to eat. In an interview with Joy News, Kwesi Parker Wilson, he dared the NDC caucus to initiate the probe.
Well, an investigation is welcome. But there is cameras in Parliament and everybody have actually seen. And for the fact that this is a deputy leader who has been in Parliament and she knows the proceedings of Parliament. If you ask the clerk at table, they send the attendance sheet to every member to sign. They should go and check yesterday attendance, whether Adjoa Sarfo signed or not. And they should look at the signature and go and look for her signatures elsewhere and confirm whether she was the one or not. And mind you, when she was leaving and I was escorting her, I'm the Deputy Majority Chief Whip. The welfare of members of Parliament matters to me. So when she was leaving, I wanted to find out where she was going. So I followed her outside and asked her, "Oh, Honorable, where are you going?" "Oh, I am hungry." And we were just about, a motion for adjournment was moved. And I said, "Okay, then you can go." She stood there for some time, having a chat with the wife of the finance minister before she left to her office to eat. So
she left before the proceedings and then she said that she was going to eat. Was that the reason she left? Before the end of the proceedings?
No, end of proceedings here means what? Because you see, adjournment before the adjournment of the House, she was not the only person who was not in the House before the Speaker adjourned the House. When we did the motion, the first motion to quash the illegality that happened on Friday, she was there. That was the first. The second thing was for us to reinstate the budget and approve it, and the budget was approved. So when it was done, then a motion was moved for adjournment. So that's it. Nothing more was going to be done in the House. It's just that when the motion is moved, it's just supposed to be seconded, and then the Speaker will just say. So if you understand proceedings of Parliament very well, and if it was an imposter, the imposter doesn't know when a motion is moved or not, whether it's to get up or sit down. And when you watch the video very well, when she was exiting, she has to bow before she left. So
the lady is Adjoa Sarfo?
Not the lady is Adjoa Sarfo. That was Adjoa Sarfo. That was Adjoa Sarfo, the member of Parliament for Kopenya. She has been around, not today, and I understand that she'll be having other programs in her constituency, commissioning a health facility in her constituency, health insurance and other things. People can go there and see. And the clerk at table, they know her because she is not a first-time member of Parliament. She has been a deputy leader. So for that matter, they couldn't have said that the whips were able to bring an imposter into the House. That is not possible.
Well, Adjoa Sarfo took off her mask and insisted that she was in Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, I also want to state on record, Mr. Speaker, this is a House of record, and as the former Deputy Majority Leader of this House, I was present in this House yesterday. come here. Mr. Speaker, and to state categorically that I cannot force Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, who is my friend on the other side, to dress the way I want him to dress. And that is an insult on womanhood. And so those making that noise, Mr. Speaker, should withdraw. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well, the minority says it will not back down on the probe it's initiating. Let's go back to our parliamentary correspondent, Parker Wilson. Parker, what do the minority intend to do about this?
In fact, Aisha, shortly after Adjoa Sarfo's indication to the House that he was present yesterday, Muntaka Mubarak, being the minority chief whip, said that, well, very soon we will see whether indeed you were in the chamber or not. I have engaged Okujeto Ablakwa and other minority MPs who are saying that they won't back down. They have credible evidence to suggest that whoever was in the chamber yesterday was not the member of parliament for Dome Kwabena. So with the probe, they would definitely file a motion to initiate the probe and establish the real identity of the woman who was in the chamber. They are certain in their minds that the videos they are reviewing, the pictures and their sources, it clearly indicates that Madam Adjoa Sarfo was not in the chamber yesterday. And obviously the woman there was an imposter. So in the coming days, we will find out when the minority will file the motion for the probe to be initiated. But I must say that ASEPA has also petitioned Parliament to initiate a probe into this same allegation of an imposter being in Parliament to, or pretend to be the member of Parliament for Dome Kwabena.
Our correspondent in Parliament. Definitely, this is not over until it's over. And we have our eyes and lenses opened in Parliament, and we'll bring you all the latest from Parliament.